Did you beat the goat or the goat beat
No,
you?
no, no, no. I don't beat the goat.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And for those of you who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Subscribe right now. Right now. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that way you guys can receive notifications every single time I post. So this is officially my first video, and in order for you guys to know me, I think you guys have to get to know my parents. So today I have my father, Wayne Stewart, and we're going to do it together. So the best way that we're going to do that is by just asking him a few questions about his childhood and just little things like that. So you're going to learn, and so am I, because some of these questions I do not know the answers to. So, Daddy, you're on my first video. How does that feel?
It's a pleasure to be here, and it's always a pleasure to support your kids in whatever they're doing.
Okay.
I'm here to support you in whatever you are doing.
So you're going to give me truthful answers?
I'll try my best.
Okay, Daddy. So, first question. You nervous?
No, I just hope the question is not too hard.
Do you think you know yourself?
Well, I want to think so, so I'm waiting to hear these questions to see if I can really answer them.
All right, so let's go. What was your favorite childhood toy as a kid?
Oh, that one is kind of easy, and let me just explain to your subscribers. So I was born in the 60s,
Jesus.
and in the 70s as a young Todd in Jamaica, we love guns. Yes. So so what what happened? What happened? We used to watch a lot of cowboy shows. So every kid wanted, the guns
the
like
belts.
with the gun with the belt, and so we like two gun kids, and we used to go out and draw first and all of that. So as a child, it was gun, and the second would be cars.
Okay, cards took on.
Hmm.
Interesting. Did you have any special nicknames when you were a child?
Now, throughout my childhood, there's a number of nickname people tried to stick on me, but it never did because there are multiple guys, whichever school that I went to or wherever I hang out, named Wayne. So they always try to put a nickname on me,
But it
but it
never.
just never stick. Everybody else get a nickname, but I was always Wayne.
Nobody never called you Stewie or Stew
They
Peas?
tried to do that, and it was just not consistent. It was
Okay, not
more just
everybody.
like, just sometimes just out of fun. Stewie, what's up? As you know, the last name is Stewart.
Right.
So they would just say Stewie, but it always go back to Wayne.
That lame. Nobody never. A joke. I don't have a nickname either. Don't worry. Other than Lexi, which was given to me by you guys. What's your most vivid childhood memory?
Wow, that one is tough.
So many?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
many,
that's
you
good.
know.
You would think in the 60s you
Um,
guys didn't really have much to do.
well, again, I grew up down Mountain View back in the 70s. And one of the stuff where it's not like now where you guys have everything. We used to have to make everything. We have to make bats, cricket bats to go and play cricket. We have to make ball to make cricket balls. You understand? We have to make skate to roller skate or to skate.
You had to make skates to
Yeah, we
roll.
had to make skate. Not necessarily roller skate, but a different kind of skates.
Hmm.
So and then after, so that was what it like back then. And then as you know, I didn't come from a rich family.
Gotcha. So next question. Who was your best friend as a child and what adventures did you guys have together?
Oh, that's difficult because I have so many good friends, and the friends were different eras.
Okay.
So when
The
I
first one that come to your mind.
oh, that's tough. That's tough. If you're going back to a little boy, I had a number of
No
friends.
friend come to your mind first? Okay, I know the question said your best, but the first friend that pop up in your mind that you just can.
Well, I had some neighbors, Andrew Swinson and Owie Swinson. They were like my childhood playmates.
Mm-hmm.
And think we were living the same, yard at the time. And We did a lot of stuff together.
Climb
So I don't
tree,
want to say best friend,
but
but we were together
most of
all
the
the
time,
because we were
while being at
living.
home,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what are some of your family's most cherished traditions? I don't
Are
know if
you talking my nuclear
I knew you
family?
were going to
Are
ask
you
me that.
talking my nuclear
All right,
family? Are
let's
you
do
talking?
both. So let's do when with your
Uh-huh.
immediate family. Well, your immediate family is also me. How about your family with your parents? And then if
Okay.
you want, you can sneak in a little bit about your family with me as a kid.
Yeah. Again, I grew up again in the 70s, with my sisters and brothers around. We didn't remember there was a lot of toys and a lot of television and
So
a
you
lot
never
of.
used to go like to the country
I
and
used to go to the
farm or
country. All right. So no, you're saying that. No, I used to go to the country every summer.
okay.
And I enjoy doing that because then I get to walk the goat, walk, you know, walk the cow, race the goats,
You used to raise the goats?
Yeah, I used to race the goats when I go to
So question now, did you beat the goat or the goat beat
No,
you?
no, 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 I don't beat the goat.
No, not
The goat.
literally hit the goat. As in, were you faster than the goat, or was the goat faster than you?
Oh, let me let, let me let me clarify. When I say race the goat, I don't mean I
Oh,
literally race
I
the
thought
goat.
that's what you
I have the
meant.
goat racing themselves.
Okay,
And
okay.
then whichever goat, let's say my goat was the one, Wayne or my brother Donovan goat or my cousin Ian or
So here's
their
the
goat.
question I have for you now. How you guys made the goat race?
Well, we have to carry the goat to tie them out in the bushes. In the
Uh-huh.
country, you carry them in the field, and the field may be a mile away,
Uh-huh.
or so you have to walk the goat from your house to where they're going.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're doing that, as kids, we turn it into fun and entertainment.
And you made them race.
So we make them race whose goat win first.
Whose goat
Who goes
reach?
reach first win. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
And then what's your most cherished tradition with your nuclear family?
My nuclear family, what I used to love when you guys were younger was taking you guys to different hotels,
Mm,
taking you out of town, try to expose you to different things, traveling overseas,
got you.
to different countries. So that was what I love as a young father and trying to get you guys, ready for the world, as I would think, just try to get you prepared and expose you to different
Got you.
stuff.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can you share a funny family story or an inside joke?
Oh God, you probably have to remind me.
I would have to remind
Yeah,
you,
because
but it's
you
your.
guys always tell me some give some like a cranny joke and some story and
But it's
and
your. It's from your point of view.
you're correct, but none is not coming to me
Okay.
at this point.
Well, I know I shared this one with you many of times, which was I remember when we used to be in your car,
Mm-hmm.
and you could call it like it was almost like a karaoke because you used to always sing,
Mm-hmm.
and you used to always put your name in the songs. You remember that? You remember?
Yes,
And I
and
used to always say to you that I thought you were really famous because I couldn't understand how your name was in every single song. So that was always something that I was like, oh, your name is so
well,
much.
let me explain that to your subscribers. So what happened? I am the type of person, whichever song that is being I'm
Song,
singing or
right?
being played, if it has anything to do close to my name, I switch certain things out and put my name in it. So Alexan used to wonder, oh, I'm so popular because if I'm singing a song, I move that section out and put my name in the
Right.
song. So it sounds like the song and my name. It sounds like my name is really in the song.
I think you
So
should. I
she
think you
con.
should give us a little
So she,
example.
no, I can't.
I think you have to give us a one song.
So you have to remind me of one of the songs.
Give
So
us a
she,
Usher song with you.
no, then you're gonna have your subscriber now saying Jesus
Says
Christ.
WAYN.
You mean like Usher Raymond?
STEWARD.
you know. So yeah, so guys, I normally just substitute words and
Mm-hmm.
put my name in it. And Alexan, I further learned that Alexan thought my name was a part of the song.
For sure.
So I had to apologize to her for that.
If you could time travel,
Hmm.
where and when would you go?
Well, as you know, I'm a Lakers fan,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I've watched the history of Lakers, from I was about 16, 17, from Magic Johnson time, come
Hmm.
all the way up. And I wanted to watch Kobe Bryant play, and I was unable to
Do so.
watch him play before he passed off. So I would have gone back and take you and Wayan
For sure.
to the Lakers, this Lakers Boston championship with Kobe. I'd definitely take you to that game. I think you guys would have loved that game.
Hmm.
I remember taking you guys to watch a
Miami,
NBA game in Miami, and boy, I remember you guys were sitting there showing off on me, Daddy. I could just touch um,
the
the
players.
players, and I was sitting up in the pigeon top because I gave up my fancy ticket to you and Wayan while I went and sit up in
In
the
the bird's
roof.
eye view.
Yes.
So, just a background. Let me tell you how basketball meant so much to our family. When Daddy used to come home late, and Lakers used to play around 9 p.m. So sometimes the game used to go all the way until like minutes to midnight kind of vibes, right? And Daddy used to have me watching the game and telling him the scores for the game. And I'd be like, oh, Daddy, the game, they're 9 and they're 2 up. And guess what? Missed the shots. And no, you remember stuff like that?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
So
That is
basketball
true.
was a very intricate and
But
important part
but
in our family
but
at
but
one
to your
point.
viewers, the truth is both parents played basketball. Your mother
Yes.
played basketball for the Jamaica national team, and I played basketball at club level.
Right. So, what's your all-time favorite movie or TV show?
Oh, brother, that's tough. But I realize I keep watching Bourne. You know,
What?
Jason Bourne.
Oh, that's an
Jason.
actor. I was just like, what show is
I
that?
know I'd keep watching the
It-
series with the Jason Bourne series, but again over the years there are so many. Scarface would be one movie that I love. I watched that movie about a hundred
It's about
times.
Men in Black
Uh,
or Bad Boy.
Bad Boys I've watched that a number of times
Right.
myself. So I'm just telling you a number of movies
Right.
that I've watched repetitively over the years.
As I say this question now, this makes me laugh. Are there any family recipes that you'd like to pass down to your kids?
Boy, I don't know about the family recipe, but as a youngster, I used to love stew peas. I don't know if it has to do
Ooh.
with my name.
I
And
think that's what I'm trying to nickname your
yeah,
stew peas.
yeah. So I used to love stew peas and rice. So my mom used to know that my favorite. But the truth is, I was kind of spoiled. I didn't get to do much
Much
around the
cooking.
house, being the youngest one. And when I started cooking, I was probably in my 20s and stuff, when I was alone, living with my mother for the last few years, living with her as a youngster before moving
Gotcha.
out. Mm.
What was your first experience with technology? Like, was it your first computer or smartphone?
I would want to say it's computer.
Right.
Back in the days when I was working at the contractor general,
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the first person to be using a computer to do my work.
Got you.
And
By any chance, could you put a timestamp on that?
that was in the 90s.
Was I around yet?
Yes, you were around.
Okay.
You were probably in your teens. Yeah, right, not teens. You were probably about, you know, 4, 5, 6,
Okay,
those
okay.
age. Yeah.
Got you. For anybody that want to do some quick maths, I am turning 31 this year. So if I was 4 or 5, then you know how long ago that was.
Yeah.
If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'd suggest to myself to be more financially savvy.
Okay.
I think at a young age I make some good money, and you know, not coming from a family with financial experience, and you start making money, you think it's gonna happen all the time.
Mhm.
So I figured if I'd invest more then,
Mhm.
I would be more
Better off now.
better off. No.
So if you had started earlier, you think you would have been in a better
It's
position.
always good. It's always good for you guys to start early. Money management is important,
Right.
and they don't teach that at school.
They don't teach a lot of things
Yeah.
at school.
So when you come from a family that doesn't understand
Right.
money management, and you start making money,
It's
You
hard
think you
to.
have a lot of money, and
Right.
then you're doing all kind of stupid things, buy cars, buy this,
Mm-hmm.
and just doing a lot of stuff. But
But buying cars
I would
necessarily not
not.
a stupid thing.
No, when I say, but you're buying fancy car, you're buying this, and probably then I should have wait,
Right. Okay. Just a
Although
better made a better
the
choice.
truth is, I don't think I did that bad, because then I was working with the government, and my fancy car didn't cost me a lot of money.
Got you.
I use a duty concession on those fancy cars, so it's really that probably I'm paying less than I'd probably pay for a Corolla at the time,
Got
based
you.
on how the duty concession was structured at the time.
Okay. What role model or mentors have had a significant impact on your life?
Well, the Honorable Danny Williams is a role model,
Mm-hmm.
and he had, had a significant impact on my life. Provide me with good guidance, good information, good knowledge, and I think he had made an impact on my life.
Got you. What's the most beautiful place you've ever visited?
Oh, that's tough. There's so many, you know. Mm. When you said beautiful places, I didn't know I'm in real estate. What do you mean?
Let's go with just anything that when you went there, you're just like, oh, this place is nice.
Well, I think I've been to Lisbon in Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
and I find it was always impressive.
Got you.
I've been to Canada, they're impressive. I've been all over the US, and there are places that are impressive. So it's not one place.
I agree with that.
It's many places,
That
especially when you travel,
right.
all over the world. It's
Yeah.
it's it's many different places, and you see things that is totally different
Mm-hmm.
from the environment or the country that you have come from.
Got you.
Mhm.
Okay, so what is a skill or hobby that you've always wanted to try and haven't tried yet?
Well, I think I've tried a lot of stuff in my life. As you know, your father loves sports.
Right.
So as a youngster, I did track, football, almost everything, and
Got you.
then zoom in on basketball.
So you never want to try netball?
As you know, your mom played netball for Jamaica
Synchronized
also.
swimming?
No, I'm never interested in anything like that, Bob. So, I think I've done what I wanted to do when I decided to choose a career. I always wanted to do management. All my qualification is in management, as
Mm-hmm.
you're aware. So I would say that what I wanted to do, I did, or I'm doing.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Have you ever had an unusual or an unexpected hobby?
Well, yes.
You gotta share. You gotta share.
Well, I wouldn't call it a hobby, but as you know, I'm in real estate now,
Right.
and real estate is not like a job to me. Real estate is more like
Some
an hobby. It's
okay.
like fun.
You like doing it?
Yeah, I like doing it. So like some people doing something and they hate it.
Right. So it
Um,
doesn't feel like work.
it doesn't feel like work. It's
Right.
more like fun. It's more like me playing basketball.
Right. Okay. All right, Daddy. Do you have a hidden talent that I don't know about?
No, I doubt it. Unless it's acting.
You might just be breaking out into
You
your
know?
newest.
No, but no, I don't. I think I reveal all my true talent to you
Okay.
guys. And I've tried singing, and you guys cuss me, tell me to
Oh,
stop
that's definitely
singing.
not it.
Yeah, I tried dancing, and you guys laugh at me.
That's not it either.
So whatever I had, you guys have seen it,
I think
and
your
you
hidden
guys have
talent.
killed it. So I don't think I'm at this stage of the game. It's no.
I think I might agree with that answer. What's the most memorable trip you've ever taken?
Oh, there's so many of them. You mean trip outside of the island of Jamaica?
Yeah, sure.
I would say New Orleans. When I was doing my masters,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the University of New Orleans, I lived on Bourbon Street,
Gotcha.
and it is so memorable. I used to be on Bourbon Street like every day that everybody know me. That the girls them used to say, "You have been here before?" I said, "No." They said, "They know everybody know you." You know,
How long were you there for?
we were there for about 2 weeks.
And everybody know you?
Yeah, because I went to every club, every this, every that.
How old were you?
I was probably in my about 29,
Okay.
29,
About my
30.
age right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you were born. You remember
Oh.
you were born when I was doing my masters.
Oh.
Yeah, so you were probably about, I figure I'm what? I was 29, 30. You're probably about 2, 3 years old.
One.
Probably, yes,
And
or,
you were about 20, 30 years older than me.
yeah,
29, 30 years old.
yeah, somewhere
So
about
probably
there.
about what? Or
Yeah.
depends, unless the time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I like this question really much.
Uh-huh.
It says, what's your favorite thing about being a grandparent?
My favorite thing about being a grandparent is like what all grandparents like, spoiling the kids, you know?
Oh boy.
Exactly. And the truth is, you enjoy being around your grandkids. It bring you back. The kids do kid stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and you end up doing kid stuff, doing stupid stuff. And then if you love your family, it's just love being around your family. It's not just being around the grandkids, but being around your daughter, being around your son-in-law. That kind of stuff. So, that's what I love being. Just being here, chilling, relaxing, eating up the free food. Yeah.
I have a question. Do you think you spoiled your kids?
To an extent, yes, and to an extent, no. Spoil them in certain ways and spoil them no in certain ways. Trying to be disciplined, you want them to be disciplined, you want them to be respectful, you want them to respect certain things, respect what people do, respect people. But yes, spoil them in giving them some of the stuff that I never had as a child.
Okay.
You know,
So do you spoil my kids?
I'm working on it.
That's you spoil my kids. When I say no, you just see him sneaking out the gummy bears or taking out the toy, the same toy that the mother
Yeah, but
just
it's
said
kind of
no
difficult,
to.
when they come and GP, they call me GP. So when they come and call GP, I want a gummy bear. What do I do?
He said, "What did mommy
Yeah,
say?"
I said what mommy say, and I said, well, let's see if we can
Sneak
get it
and
to
do
you,
it.
and don't let mommy know, and don't let daddy know, that kind of stuff. But
Oh boy.
but to a certain extent, you want to spoil them, but to a certain extent, you want to
Respect
yeah,
authorities.
because you don't want them to think that everything they want
They
they
can
must
get.
get. Yes.
I agree. So I just want to thank you so much for coming on my YouTube channel, sharing a little bit about yourself. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, thank you.